Sagittarius, hi, this is Crystal Rose. I'm a comfy soul and I'm so glad to share my energy with you. Thank you for being here. Today, I'm going to do a past, present, future reading for you. We're going to start with the Psychic Tarot by John Holland, and I'm going to get you some advice at the end from the Oracle of the Seven Energies. So let's shuffle up a guess and get cracking here. All right. Past, present, and future, and then I'm going to expand on everything and we'll go from there. Expansion. Expansion is the key. Always keep moving forward, forward. This is my subliminal voice sitting in your brain while I'm shuffling. Let it happen. I am successful. I am abundant. I keep moving forward to my fruitful manifestations that are already headed towards me. Past, present, future. Wow. 3 major arcana cards, all black cards. All black cards in the Psychic Tarot are major transformation cards. These are majors. Interesting. Okay, so in the past, you have learned something. There was something that you figured out. There is something you learned from a situation. So whatever this past experience was has taught you something about house and home, okay? In the present moment, you've learned that you need to have reciprocation, or you need to be balanced in the situation, or even just balanced for yourself. So your future is the truth, balancing the scales of justice. So I really feel like you might have learned something from a previous situation, and there's a need to have something made right, whether that's you need to make something right with somebody else, or somebody needs to make something right with you, remains to be seen here. And remember, this is a general reading, so it could be, you know, depending on which side of the story you're on. Could be flip-flopped. So I feel like it's time to make things right, and you've learned something from a previous situation. So how are we balancing these scales? Let's go to the past and look at what you have learned. Oh, so I was singing before this, and it was to the tune of could this be, wait, what was it? Bob Marley? Could this be love? Yeah. Okay. But I was singing it different, and the word was, could this be fun? So I feel like maybe you didn't have fun before in a previous situation. Because the part that's sticking out at me is the dope bass. Do 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 do. So it's like you're kind of grooving now. And maybe you weren't grooving before, right? Okay. That just made me think of that VW sticker from back in the day. In the like mid to late 90s. The funky grooving. That was cute. It was cute and annoying because then it was everywhere. All the deadheads rocking it on their vehicle. Oh. Okay, so were you the deceiver? No, I think you were deceived because that's what you learned from. Deception and envy. I feel this is like throat chakra feeling to me, the blue card. I feel like you were probably verbally abused. Somebody lied to you. They weren't what they said they were. You've learned something about a previous situation, relationship. The mask came off and you figured them out, type of thing. What else did you learn from this? Oof, definitely. Don't attach yourself to anybody who has problems and is the motherfucking devil. This is not good. Way toxic energy. So you got caught up in something that was not good for you at all. Harsh, heavy energy. Okay, so let me explain what the devil feels like. This could be someone who is denying their love for you because they're focused on other things. Literally anything. But the devil could be somebody who's in and out energy, non-committal, someone who drinks, someone who's just not balanced, and maybe they're a gambler, they spend money, and you thought they were rich, but they're really a broke ass who is just spending money, like, you know, really figuring out that they were not what they said they were, okay? Let's see what else about this past. You thought you were starting off on the right foot and it was something new. Like it would look different and it was not. Okay, let's go to this balance here. Yeah, you just went for it and you realized you needed a whole different situation. Okay, so let's look at balance. This is your present card. Balanced. So you're balanced now. You're figuring a way forward. So let's see how you balanced or what this is about. Yes, something more reciprocal. And maybe you're starting something with work or a side hustle also, or beginning to be a team player, but there is prosperity beginning, abundance here, a seed that has been planted that is continuing in a new direction, a right direction. I like this. This is fruitful. It's balanced. It's reciprocal. So I think you might have chosen the right situation, the right person, the right partner now. Yeah, this is the right perspective. You're really taking some hermit time though. So whether this is a business or a new relationship or what have you in this present moment, you are taking your time because you want to make sure that you've learned everything and that you're building from a different place that you were building before. Before you were building from like, let's go off on this new adventure, and it screwed you. You got fucked. Let's just put it that way. Straight up. Okay, and then forward. Truth. What is the truth? The balanced scales of justice, right? Okay, so let's see what this is about. Yeah, I think that you're contemplating going in this direction, doing something new. It's somewhere you can rest into. It's somebody that is different from what you've done before. It's somebody who allows you to be grounded, to let you be yourself. It's a place where you can recover. You're finally healing from previous situations and repeated patterns and all these crazy things that were happening before. One more thing. Just want to clarify. Okay, good. Good. Yes. Your past situation, this is what I was clarifying, was necessary, first of all, and was there to teach you your power, your strength, how to level yourself up. You needed that intensely ugly, toxic situation, and that wasn't the word I was going to use. Anyway, you needed that situation to occur in order for you to have the opposition. That was the word that I was going to use. You needed to be shown the opposition so that you could find your power and say, fuck this. That's what you needed. Because fuck all that. Because where you're going after your rest and rejuvenation is financial and material changes, making different choices, moving in the right direction, building security, stability with the right person in the right way. And even if that's with yourself, but it isn't, because ta-da, we have a celebration, bitches. This is engagement, working with somebody else, a new energy. Maybe you have children and you're bringing in a new mama or new daddy. But there is a lot of fun. This is teamwork. This is working together. So I think that it's up to you to choose to move forward, because in your present situation, you have this solitude, right? You're by yourself with a new perspective. And in the future, you have the truth, which is, I think, is you making something right with somebody who was probably a person that you didn't end up with before, that you needed to end up with. And then you veered off somewhere, ended up with somebody else. It was a really bad thing. And, okay, so give me, well, no, I'm going to go to your advice. I think I'm clear on what happened here. So let me go to your advice. Oracle of the Seven Energies. Let's pull a card and see how you're going to make this happen moving forward. Because I feel like you really went through it big time. But there's so much more available to you that's a better foundation and an opportunity to, like, grow your money. But I feel like you weren't about money in the first place. You really just wanted to be, like, in love. And you picked the wrong person, or, like, what you thought was a good situation. But for the sake of, like, stability. I think you kind of like forced yourself to make this happen and it bit you. All right. Okay, let's get you advice. Great and Fool. And this is a full cup of abundance. Number 4, and it's a red. Is that red? Yeah, that's a red root chakra, stability, and foundation card. So this is a better beginning with gratitude, great and full. Be grateful for the position you're in, where you're headed, who you're with now, who you're thinking of committing to or starting a new relationship with. And just grateful that maybe you survived what happened in the past. So let's take a look at this card in the book, number 4. Key concepts: the mindful practice of gratitude, knowing that you are enough, committing to your intentions, a sense of sufficiency, and letting go of attachment to form. So you're invited to surrender to an important truth. There is always enough for you. So if you thought you had to take an opportunity before because there wasn't going to be enough or you weren't going to be taken care of, and you attached yourself to another person to make yourself feel like you could move forward, that was the wrong decision, but it taught you something that you needed to learn. Let's skip to the end here. Right now, contemplate how being in the energy of enough makes you feel. Eventually, you will have no attachment to what you do or do not manifest in the material world, what you do or do not have. Then, like magic, you will have more than enough. What a fascinating universe we live in. So this is being playful without the attachment. This is knowing that, you know, you rub the lamp and the genie will show up. Open sesame, that there's always potential. This is thinking not from lack, but coming into gratitude and expecting more. There's always more. Fill your cup with gratitude and you will experience more and more abundance. I like that. This is really beautiful. I think you've learned a lesson, and by confirming where to focus your energy, you're going to have a really beautiful beginning with somebody else. This is really great and way more abundant than whatever it was you thought you had before. That was nothing compared to where you're going, because it's already growing in the right direction. So I'm really proud of you for all the work you've done. I'm happy you got out of that crazy toxic situation, and I'm grateful for where you're headed. So if you're grateful for this message, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you'd like a personal reading, head over to comfysoul.com. There's a link down below, and that'll help you not get scammed if you go directly and book on the website. And I'm super appreciative of you being here and supporting the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the bell notification if you'd like to be notified of when the next video comes out. And I'll talk to you guys later. Okay? Bye.